So you can't always travel with someone. As scary as it sounds, traveling alone actually provides a more in-depth travel experience. But it's not exactly for everyone. So in this video, we're gonna find out if you have what it takes to travel alone. These are just my tips on taking on the globe alone. What's up guys, this is Mitchell Travels, and in today's video, I'm going to be tackling the subject of traveling the globe on your own some. So I'm going to be breaking this video down into 3 categories, which are basic personality, your safety, and which countries to and not to travel to alone. But before we get into all the solo fun, make sure to give this video a big ol' like and to subscribe to the channel by simply clicking on the logo right there at the bottom right of the screen. So when it comes down to the type of traveler who should be going on their own, you have to meet some basic requirements. It is an absolute plus, and I would say a must, to be sociable, to be able to spark up conversations with random strangers, and to be, in general, outgoing. Now the reason for this is because after a while, traveling alone can get boring if you're not exactly interacting with other human beings. If you stick to yourself, not only will you not experience the country and its locals, but you will just be all around bored. Something as routine as eating in a restaurant alone is very difficult for a lot of people. Never mind going into a bar on your own. Please allow me to give you an example on how to break the ice with strangers. Yeah, mate, I like big fat asses, you know, I love them. Hold on, buddy. Asses are nice, but how about them titties? By golly, I love titties. I didn't even think of it. You know what? I like this bloke. Come over here, mate. Come on, bartender. Get this man a proper pipe. Bam! You just made yourself a friend. So this sort of sociable approach will help you in a lot of aspects, whether it's from going out at night or simply during excursions when you're with a group of people. You'll make new tourist friends and you'll be able to speak to locals and engage in conversation. Now, it goes without saying that precaution goes a long way when you're traveling on your own. It is very important to note that traveling as a man will always be a little bit safer than traveling as a woman. Nonetheless, there are basic safety requirements if you're going to be traveling on your own. You need to be extra cautious in terms of the places that you get yourself into, whether it be a back alley, a random street, a bus, and you also have to mind your belongings that much more. You need to remember that you don't have anybody to look after your things. For example, if you're gonna dip into the ocean on the beach, always keep an eye on your bags. Never just delve into the ocean and forget that they're even there. As terrible as it sounds, being very aware, a little distrustful, and somewhat paranoid is actually a good idea when you're traveling alone. This way, you always think the worst can happen, but you're ready for it. A lot of it also heavily relies on which country you're traveling to, which actually brings me to my last point. As a solo traveler, it is insanely important before your trip that you research a little bit of geopolitics. For example, the Middle East, by and large, in the last few years, is a little bit dangerous for Westerners to travel to. So do your research and understand that traveling to countries like Qatar, the United Arab Emirates, and Bahrain is not exactly the same as wanting to plan a trip to Syria or Afghanistan. So keeping all of this in mind, traveling alone for me is the best way to experience the world. The ability to do whatever you want, whenever you want, and to submerge yourself in a culture as it is just you against the country, in a way, augments the travel experience tenfold. And it is something that, in my opinion, creates an intimate bond between you and your destination. Well, there you have it, guys. I slipped in the tip on traveling alone. And if you want to see more of my travels via photographs, make sure to check out my Instagram page. Of course, it is @Mitchell Travels. Go on and get your luggage. I'll see you guys later.